Karen and Darren have seen all of the videos online telling them to scan their everyday rewards card every time they do their groceries. They've been following this general advice because they know that when they earn everyday reward points, they can then transfer those points to Qantas Points and then use them for flights. The only issue is they've been doing this now for 1 year and they've only earned 15,000 Qantas points. They're frustrated and they don't get it. Every time they go shopping at Woolworths, they make sure they scan their everyday rewards card. And after a whole year of doing this, they are still nowhere near the amount of points required in order to fly business class. Simon and Sophie know exactly how they can maximize their grocery shopping, and instead of earning half a Qantas point for every dollar that they spend, they're able to 10x that and earn over 5 Qantas points for every dollar. Because of this, Simon and Sophie earn points so quickly they can travel all the time and unlock lie-flat business class seats using their Qantas points. In today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly how we can earn over 5 Qantas points for every dollar that we spend on our groceries at Woolworths. The great thing about today's technique that you're about to learn is that it costs you no additional money in order to implement it. There will be a couple of extra minutes involved compared to just going to the grocery store and tapping with your credit card. But by the end of today's video, you are going to know exactly what to do, how to implement it, what you need to sign up to. So now, instead of when you spend your couple of $100 every single week at Woolworths and you earn very few frequent flyer points, you can greatly increase the amount of points that you're going to unlock because we're going to be earning over 5 Qantas points for every dollar that we spend. And when we do this, this can easily convert to around 100,000 Qantas points every year. Now, I am going to get into the exact technique in just a second, but if these videos are helpful to you, I would appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up, left a comment, and also subscribe to the channel. Doing all 3 of those things greatly helps this channel grow and encourages me to make more videos like this. And if you need any extra help with anything to do with frequent flyer points, check out the link in the video description to my Patreon group. That is where you will get direct access to me, as well as every single day I share with my members the very best reward seats they can book with their Qantas and Velocity points, as well as my most in-depth advanced strategies that I save exclusively for members. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So to kick things off, let's start with the foundation of this strategy, which is earning points off the money that we're going to be spending. You've got 2 options. Number 1 is you can get a points earning credit card. I'm not recommending you go out there and get credit cards, but if you do have an existing one, or if you want to do your own research and decide to use a credit card, then that's for you. But basically, we just want to have either a credit card or an EFTPOS card that will allow us to earn at least 1 Qantas point for every dollar that we spend. Now, most Qantas point earning credit cards will have that earn rate. But if you don't want to sign up to a credit card, then a great solution to this is by using Qantas Pay's EFTPOS card. I'm here on the Qantas Pay homepage, and Qantas Pay has their own EFTPOS card here. Now, off first glance, if we scroll down to the earn rate, it actually looks really terrible on surface value. Earn 1 Qantas point for every $4 that you spend within Australia. That sounds absolutely horrible. That is about a quarter of the earn rate that you would get with typical points earning credit cards. But I will show you in just a second the little loophole that actually makes this card worthwhile. Before I show you that, just something quickly to mention is that you will earn 2 Qantas points for every $1 that you spend outside of Australia. So having an earn rate of 2 Qantas points for every dollar that you spend outside of Australia is very attractive. Moving on, I'll just talk about the fees involved with this card. Because this card is an EFTPOS card, there are basically no fees here unless you start converting your money to foreign currency. For this particular strategy, we are just treating this card as an EFTPOS card. Now, I'm not recommending you go out there and get this Qantas Pay EFTPOS card. I am just highlighting the benefits of this particular card. Always do your own research, but essentially it is just an EFTPOS card using your own money. With this card, you are not getting a credit card, you are getting an EFTPOS card, which is what most people are using. Now, we know that the earn rate on this card is very low, 1 Qantas point for every $4 that you spend on normal transactions, but if I click on features and benefits and zoom in here, you will see 1.25 Qantas points. This is the little loophole that we are going to take advantage of for this particular strategy today. 1.25 Qantas points for every dollar that you spend on Qantas shopping or flying. This is going to be particularly important for the next part of the strategy. For the next part of the strategy, I am here on the Qantas Marketplace website, and this is where we are going to unlock a large amount of points. You can see in front of me on screen, I have a Woolworths everyday gift card. And over here on the left, you can see use points or earn 3 Qantas points for every dollar that we spend when we purchase these gift cards. So to give us a real example so we can then determine how many points we are going to unlock, let's assume that we were going to buy a $500 Woolworths gift card. Now you don't have to buy that much. If you do have a budget that you spend on groceries every single week, you could just purchase like $100 or $250 worth. But for people who are time poor, you probably don't want to spend all your time going onto the Qantas Marketplace website, entering all your details, and buying gift cards every second day. Instead, it might be more worthwhile if you just buy $500 worth and then go from there. When we buy $500 worth, we know that when we use that Qantas Pay EFTPOS card and we earn 1.25 Qantas points for every dollar that we spend, on a $500 transaction, we are going to earn 625 Qantas points. Not only that, but we know that when we purchase from this Qantas Marketplace, we will earn 3 Qantas points for every dollar that we spend. We will then earn an additional 1,500 Qantas points from the Qantas Marketplace directly. Now, if you are using a credit card, instead of earning those points via Qantas Pay, you will earn those credit card points. So far off these 2 transactions alone, we've already earned over 2,000 Qantas points off our $500 spend. Now, something to mention is it doesn't just work with the Qantas Pay card. This will work with most credit cards. For me personally, instead of the Qantas Pay card, I actually use the American Express Platinum card. And the reason I do that is because instead of just earning Qantas points, when I earn American Express Platinum points, I can transfer those points to many different airlines, including Qantas, Velocity, Cathay Pacific, Emirates, Etihad, Qatar, Singapore Airlines, and British Airways. And when I can transfer my points to all of those different airlines, it means that I can access more reward seats than I would typically get if I just had Qantas points. That is what I personally do. Do your own research, figure out what type of points will be most beneficial for you, and let's move on. From here, we now have a $500 Woolworths gift card that we need to go to the store and spend. Now, we don't have to go and do that in one big hit. We can go and do that over a number of different shops. And the easiest way to store this gift card is if you've got the Woolworths Everyday Rewards app, go and add that gift card inside of the app. It will then just sit there in the app and you can bring it up every time you go to Woolworths and do your shopping. Now, this is where we will get more points as well, and every time you go and spend money from that gift card, you can scan your Everyday Rewards card and you will earn points on that transaction. You will usually earn about 1 Everyday Rewards point for every dollar that you spend, which is going to add half of a Qantas point to every dollar that you spend here. But we can double that earn rate and unlock twice the amount of Everyday Reward points when we join Woolworths Everyday Rewards Extra. When we're an Everyday Rewards Extra member, we are going to get twice as many Everyday Reward points every time we scan our card. This means instead of earning half of a Qantas point for every dollar that we spend, we are going to earn 1 whole Qantas point for every dollar that we spend. If we spend $500 here because we got that $500 gift card, we will then earn an additional 500 Qantas points. This means in total from our $500 spend, we have unlocked 2,625 Qantas points. If we compare that to people who are just going to the shops, paying with their EFTPOS card and then scanning their Everyday Rewards card normally, they are going to earn half of a Qantas point doing it this way. But using the strategies that I've just shown you today, you can get 10 times the amount of points that people would typically get. This is how you go from being frustrated that you go do your groceries every single weekend, scan your Everyday Rewards card, and you have no points at the end of the year, to having more points than you know what to do with and using those points to fly business class all around the world. Now, if you do need help using those points and finding the very best business and first class reward seats so you can book with those points, check out the link in the video description for my Patreon group. That is what I help my members with every single day. I've said it before, but often the hardest part is not getting the points, it's actually spending them on those high value flights. Now, before I wrap things up today, just one final thing to mention on this Woolworths Everyday Extra membership, and that is that once a month you will get 10% off one shop each month. Now, this benefit is capped of up to $50 in savings, meaning if you have a $500 grocery bill, once a month you can opt in and unlock this 10% discount. So you can take $50 off that total bill, and you don't have to spend $500. You can do this for $200 or $300 or whatever that large amount is. And that money that you save will easily offset this $7 per month fee. I really like this Woolworths Everyday Rewards Extra program, and if you do want to sign up to it, check out my referral code in the video description. I think you get like 1,500 free points when you use my referral code. Check it out, it's in the video description. But that is it for today's video. I hope today's video was helpful. If you do need more help, link in the video description. I hope to see you in that group, and I will see you in the next video.